All right, congratulations. You want to start an LLC in Ohio. I'm going to walk you through the exact steps that you need to take to register your LLC. Before we get started, there's a few things you have to take into account. The first thing I'm going to give a disclaimer. This is an educational video only. I'm not actually going to submit an LLC because I'm just going to be using just random information while we walk through these steps. So I will not be submitting it, but I will still walk you through all of those steps, answer the most common questions that people have with establishing their LLC. So one of the things you want to think about is you need to think about your business name. So there's a few things. I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty of how to select a business name. So the first thing is there's certain words you can't have in there. It differs by state, but for the most part, you can't have the word bank, trust, or nonprofit. So just make sure to keep those words out of your business. The other thing too is you need to have LLC at the end of your business name. So it will become your entirety of your business name. So if you're John's Landscaping, it's going to be John's Landscaping LLC. So just remember, it's always going to have LLC with it. The other thing too is when you come up with a name, be sure to do some research on the availability for a website. So what you don't want to do, you don't want to create your LLC, the process we're about to go through, spend the money on the fees to do that, only to find out that you can't create a website with your business name as the domain. Do some research, make sure that domain is available. Another thing too is on your Secretary of State website for Ohio, there is a section of business name lookup. And so you can double check and make sure the name you want to use is available in Ohio. So you can do that as well. It will do that automatically when we're going through this process. If you happen to put in a name that's already registered, it won't let you do it anyways. But just to save you some time, go in and make sure that that's available. The other thing too is there are companies out there that will charge you $100, $200, $300. They'll say it's free, but they'll charge you annual fees in order to do this for you. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, how easy it is, and there's no reason you should be paying a company to do this for you. Let's get started. The first thing you want to do is you have to set up a profile with Ohio. You go to the Secretary of State website for Ohio, and if you click on the link below, it'll take you right to the login page. You create a profile, and then you get to this page right here. So it has a bunch of different options. You're going to go to right here, file a new business. And obviously you want to file this online. It's going to give you the pricing for that. And you're just going to put limited liability company. It looks like there's a $99 filing fee, which is pretty typical. And then you're going to hit continue. You'll put in your business name and then it'll let you know if it's available or not. Good news. If you guys want Billy Lawn Service as one word, LLC, it is available. So I won't be registering this. So we'll go to begin filing. All right. Now for this section, you're just going to put in that business name with the LLC on there as it says there. The effective date, just put today. Some states make you put the next day. So if that's the case, you can do that as well. Effective time now. And then the purpose is just what your business is going to be doing. So if it's a service, what that service is, if it's a product, what that product is, and then you're going to hit continue. So I'll fill those all out and then we'll see you on the next page. All right. So the next part is your registered agent or appointment of agent. Now, the first time I saw this when I was registering an LLC, this threw me off. I thought a registered agent was someone that went to college, got a degree, and then became a registered agent. When in fact, they call it the appointment of agent here, but the agent is going to be you. So the state of Ohio just wants to know where they are sending all of the business documents, any notices, anything that has to do with your business. They want to know where they're sending those documents and to whom. So in your case, it's going to be you. So you're going to put your name, your address, and all your information here. And then you're just going to sign that you are going to be the agent and the person who's going to be receiving that information. So I'll fill this part out and then we will go to the next section. All right, for this next section, it's just asking if you want to upload any documents about your business to the website. All this is going to be public information. So I'd be really careful with what you upload if you upload anything. I personally wouldn't upload anything to this section. And when I've done LLCs in the past, I never do. It's totally up to you. I wouldn't, you can if you want to, but we'll go to the next page. All right, now this section is just confirming that you are authorized to set up this LLC. I'm obviously not going to put this in there because the information I've put in has just been educational information. So I'm not going to click through this next part, but you would just put in your name if you want to put owner or member or whatever. if you want to. And then you just hit the add, and then you save and continue. The next part of this is going to be the review section. Now, the review section is really, really important. You want to make sure all the information that you have put in is correct. You do not want to have to go back, change anything, because if you do, there's a change fee. It's different for each state, but it could be $25-$50 just to go back and fix an address or an email address or business name if you have misspelled something. So just double check everything before you hit submit, because after the review page, it's going to take you to the pay page, which you're going to enter in your credit card information and everything like that. Once it's submitted, the state is going to send you a confirmation email that they have received your submission. And then depending on state, it could take 3 to 7 business days to have your LLC officially registered with Ohio. All right. And then once you receive confirmation that your LLC has been registered, you're going to also receive your articles of incorporation. Your articles of incorporation are extremely important for your next step. You have to have them in order to get your EIN, and that's your employer identification number. That is your social security number for your business. And you have to have an EIN if you want to open up a business bank account, hire employees, pay your taxes, which you definitely do, and get insurance for your business as well. So you need to get your EIN. Now, there are some companies out there that will charge you $100, $200 just to set up your EIN. The EIN, you get it for free. You just have to register, and it's even easier than setting up your LLC. And there's no point in paying a company to do this for you. So click on the link below. It's going to take you to our page that has a video with step-by-step instructions on how to set up your EIN. We also have a business starter pack that has all the documents that you will need in your first year of business. It has an operating agreement that is 100% customizable. You will need your operating agreement in order to open up a business account as well. So you need your EIN and an operating agreement. We also provide non-compete agreements, non-disclosure agreements, non-disparagement agreements, documents that you don't even know right now that you need, but you definitely do. There are over 30 business documents that I have curated over the past 15 years of running multiple successful businesses. I honestly wish I would have had this starter pack when I first started my first LLC. It would have saved me months of headache and time, and probably around $1,000. And the really nice thing about this, it's a one-time purchase, and you have all these customizable documents for life. Other companies make you pay an annual fee to have access to your documents. We also have a community of entrepreneurs that can answer all of your questions while establishing and growing your businesses. Questions like, how do I hire an employee? What paperwork do I need to have them fill out? How do I fire an employee? How do I protect my company from legal liabilities? How do I deal with an angry customer? How do I deal with an angry employee? How do I deal with bad reviews from a customer? How do I get to the top of Google search results for my business? How do I create a website? What is the most effective way to advertise my business through social media? How do I pay my taxes for my business? We have all the answers for these questions. Go check out the Business Starter Pack. It will be one of the best decisions you make as a new business owner. Save yourself from all the mistakes that I made while starting a business. Click on the link and let's get your business growing.